Hi, this is Scott from Showmark, and in this video we're going to show you how to use the Multi-Spool Quick Slide with the new Ed head to wind spools of Kanthal wire on the VaporSpooler. So over here is the Quick Slide assembly, and the purpose of this is to be able to wind batches of spools on the machine instead of one at a time. Okay, so what we want to do is align the Ed head, which is this section right here, with the center spool, and also make sure that we have full range of motion available to hit all the spools in the stack. Okay, so the first thing to do, if you come over here at the camera, we want to make sure that the traversing unit is all the way at its front position. So we do that by pulling up on the free movement lever, pulling it towards you as far as it will go. Sometimes, by the way, you'll hear a snap of this trigger when you do that. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It just depends on its current state. But pull it towards you and then put your lever down. Okay. Then loosen up the guide here and position it with the inside wall. Actually, I'm going to pick this center spool here of the center spool. Just eyeball it, that's all you need to do, and tighten it down. And now I'm going to turn on the machine, but I'm not going to attach the wire yet. I'm just going to watch it and eyeball it and watch the motion of the head going back and forth, and make sure it's going back and forth correctly within that spool. And it needs some adjustment, so I'm going to tweak these knobs here, which change the position of the reversal blocks that affect its position. So this first knob changes the front block. So that's looking good to me up on the spool here. And then I'm changing the other block to make sure we go back and forth between the flanges of that spool. And it looks pretty good to me right now. Maybe a little more movement there. Okay, so that's set. Okay. And now you're pretty much set to go to do your winding, and just want to make sure that you still have the ability to hit all the spools in the stack, which we do. Okay, so we're ready to wind, and I'm going to set up to wind onto the first spool. And the first step to do, each time you do a new spool, you need to come over here to the camera. Pull your free movement lever, pull the whole mechanism towards you, put it back down, and now quickly just eyeball the inside edge of that spool. And by the way, we also put this roll, the scale here, in the slide as a convenience, and you can use that to try and do these things very precisely. The truth is, I think we get pretty good results just by using eyeball, and it's quicker that way too. Okay. So one of the nice things about the Ed head here is you can see our wires already thread through there, and we brought it through and we just bent it back against the point of the head, and it gives you a nice hook there. And in each spool, you notice there's a hole right there in the barrel of the spool. So we're going to turn that hole around and just push that hook right through there. And it will kind of snap in and hold it. That way you don't need any tape to secure the front end. That's one time-saving feature of the Ed head. And I'm going to help it a little bit. I'm going to turn it around a little bit just to get it going. By the way, I want this nice and tight on there. Okay. So I have the machine set up to wind 10 feet at a time. I know that's a pretty short spool, but this is just a demonstration. So I'm going to let it go, or 10 feet. And it stops. You can see you get a pretty good even result. And it would reverse back and forth within that spool based on the adjustments I made. But now we're ready to cut and move to the next spool. And you can see I've put some tape dots there on the side here. And I'm going to take one of those, put it right there on the wire, and squeeze my thumb and finger against that so it sticks to my finger, and then I'm going to cut right next to that and push the wire slightly against that head so it won't fall back through the machine for the next one. So we're ready for the next one. I'm going to secure this to the spool. Sorry, I didn't do a good job there. So that's secured. And we're ready to move to the next one. So for the next one, again, we want to come over here to our free movement lever, release it and pull the whole assembly towards me, and I'll loosen that and slide down to the inside of the next spool. Our hook is already there on the end of the wire, ready to push into the next hole. Just going to turn around until I see the hole. Push it in, give it a little bit of a start, and just hit go. And you can see it'll stop at 10 feet again. Now I'll do another run of 10 feet on this one so you can see it reverse. So it's turning around the other way now. Could use an adjustment there to get a little better, but that's still a pretty nice wind right there. Okay, so we put 20 feet on that one. So I'm going to move to the next spool. One more. I'm going to put my tape on there. Pinch between my fingers. Have my thumb right on there, ready to push that wire to make a bend in it so it won't fall out of the head right when I cut it. It sticks to my finger, so no problem. I just turn around again to secure it. You want that tape on there good because we know that Kanthal is springy stuff. And just go down the line, and when you're done, your hub will come right off, pulling that off, and your whole stack will come off. So that's the Multi-Spool Quick Slide with the Ed head on the VaporSpooler.